Hi, I'm Sharia, and tonight we're making sloppy joes. With our sloppy joes, we're going to have onion rings, french fries, and coleslaw. Let's get cooking. We're going to start by chopping half an onion. This one's a little green, but it's okay. Okay, I have half a red bell pepper. The recipe called for 1 green bell pepper. We do not have that. So we're working with what we got. Put the seeds aside. I will save these and grow them in my garden. Now let's get to cutting our bell pepper. In a hot cast iron, we're adding in ground beef. I am using 80% lean ground beef, 1.5 pounds. And our chopped onions. Okay, now we're going to cook up our ground beef and onions in the hot skillet until the beef is browned and crumbly. Okay, the beef has browned up nicely and it's all crumbly and the onions are turning translucent. This is when you would drain your beef. Since mine has a lower fat content, it was 80%, I am going to leave it like this and we're going to add in our other ingredients. Bell pepper. And 2 cloves of minced garlic. Give it a stir. Also turn your heat down a bit. You don't want to burn the garlic. We're going to cook this until it's softened. And then we'll add some more ingredients. Okay, now to add in 1 cup of water. Stir that in. Now we're adding in 3/4 cup of ketchup. that in. A dash of Worcestershire sauce. 2 tablespoons brown sugar. 1 teaspoon Dijon mustard. 1½ teaspoons salt. 1/2 teaspoon pepper. And we're going to give that a stir. We're adding in 1 more cup of water, and we're going to let this cook for 40 minutes, stirring occasionally. We're going to start our onion rings by slicing the onion into 1/2-inch rounds. I'm going to save the end and try to regrow it. First step is to carefully take off the peel. Now we're going to separate these out. And I'm just going to chop up this extra bit of onion and put it in the fridge for another meal. Now we've got the onion rings in a bowl. We're going to add 2 cups of milk. If you have buttermilk, use it. We want to get these as submerged in as we can. We're going to let this chill for 30 minutes, and while that's chilling, let's start our french fries. This is how I'm going to save the onion. Root inside of a little shot glass full of water. I'm going to put this in the windowsill and see if it sprouts. If it does, I'll plant it in the garden. 3 potatoes, washed, ready to cut. Now we're going to soak these in some salty, sugary water. 2 tablespoons of sugar and about 1 tablespoon of salt. I'm going to put warm water in this. Putting the French fries in a water will help remove the starches from the potatoes, and they'll have a fluffier texture. Let these soak for 15 to 20 minutes. I am out of bowls, so we're going to use this medium-sized pot to mix together our batter for our onion rings. Inside of here, we're going to add 1/4 cup cornmeal, 1/4 teaspoon baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon smoked paprika, 1.5 teaspoons salt. Give that a whisk, and to that I'm adding 3/4 cup of flour. I'm going to whisk this together. Half cup cold water. 3/4 cup of a beer. There's a tiny bit left for mommy to have. Drink responsibly. I'm going to add a tiny bit more flour to this because it's still a little runny. We want it to be a loose batter, but it's going to be more like a crepe consistency. Now my little helper is here, my little baby. Shallow bowl, we're gonna add 1 1/4 cup of flour to batter our onion rings. Sandra's stirring up our batter we made earlier. I'm going to take out one onion ring at a time, dip them into the flour, and then we'll go over there and dip them into the batter. Actually, let's transfer it all into here. You're doing a wonderful job, sweetheart. All right, we're gonna dip our onion rings into the batter and then straight into the fryer. Testing to see if the oil's ready yet. It may take a minute longer. Okay, the oil's ready. Give it a coating and drop it in. You're an elephant. You're so cute.
What are you doing?
I'm making onion rings.
No, up.
Oh, you gonna stir it?
Do it.
Okay, you stir it.
Tapping. We're doing a kitchen.
It's a small kitchen. We're gonna let this cook and we'll be right back. Pull them out when they are crispy and golden brown. Onion ring dance. Ooh. Okay, our sloppy joe's just about done. You can move it around and get a clear spot in the pan where there's no sauce. So I'm going to turn the pan off and then scoot it back so it's off of the heat. I just had an awesome idea. I'm going to use the remaining flour and batter from the onion rings and coat my french fries. So let's get that started. Just a whole bowl in. Once we got room in the pan, we'll get them fried. All the onion rings are done. Let's get started on our coated fried french fries. I don't know, let's do it. We've already dipped them in some flour. Now a quick coating. I'm gonna finish these up. We'll be right back. Our last batch of fries are cooking. Let's make up a classic coleslaw kit. Dump in the bag. Put the creamy dressing in. Give it a good stir. And dinner's almost done. Now it's time to make our plate. Thank you for watching today's video recipe. If you have a video, recipe, suggestion, please leave it in the comments below. Like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I'll see you next week. Bye!